All right, so good morning. It's DeDe in the morning. There goes Jay Cruz, Trey G, and comedian JJ Williamson. Now I'm going to tell y'all something right now. We got us another comedian that walked in the building, y'all.
Woo-wee.
Very well-known, very famous
Legend.
man. Please welcome to the show, Carlos Mencia.
Hey.
Carlos.
Hey.
Oh, look at Carlos.
And not hire anything.
Oh, my God. Oh, you're not high?
No, not hire anything.
You don't do any of that?
It's my boy over there.
Yeah.
My boy looks crazy.
Look at JJ.
Let's use the word yet.
Carlos, you don't do any of that. Do you smoke or do any of that?
I'll smoke sometimes to go to sleep, but
Really?
like
Yeah.
medicinally.
Yeah.
No, for real.
You live in California?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everybody does it medicinally, right?
No. I mean, won't do it during the day. I'll
Okay.
do it like if I can't go to sleep. If I toss and turn for over like an hour, I'm like, I'll do an edible or something like that to get me to go to sleep.
Okay.
I tried to do the real stuff, right? Like the stuff that the doctors give you, but I woke up and I thought I crapped the bed.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then I had to look at my videos and
make sure.
I woke up in the middle of the night asleep. I don't even like chocolate cake. Opened up, got chocolate cake, took it to the bed, ate it in the bed, and it was all
Oh, my
over.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Okay.
Carlos, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do the same thing, but I'm fully aware of what I'm doing.
Well, that's the difference. With weed, at least I know what I'm eating. Like with weed is different. With weed, it's not like, what did I eat? With weed, it's like, oh man, remember last night? Like the best part about being high and looking at your refrigerator is there's so many options. Like if you open up your refrigerator right now and you're not high, you're probably gonna look at it and go, oh man, we ain't got nothing. But if you're high, you're like, so many choices.
I got three
so
levels of food.
Oh, then you start mixing stuff and you're like, do we got Ritz crackers? Because I see some peanut butter and grape jelly. I think I want to. Like you just see, like, oh, that's mac and cheese. Oh, I think I could. From when is it? A week? It's good. It's good. It's good.
Carlos said those little tomatoes look good. Ooh, we got little tomatoes.
The Roman tomatoes. So it's, but other than that, here's the thing. Weed does something really good for thinkers to go to sleep. It stops you from thinking.
Oh, I do edibles now. I do some Delta 8 over-the-counter edibles. They make me think of different ideas, actually.
It's the opposite for me.
You, really?
Because when I smoke, I'll hit the vape pen, right? And then all of a sudden I'll be thinking something and then I'll go, what was I thinking about? And then I'll watch like half of an episode of Rick and Morty, and then halfway through I'm like, what episode is this? What am I watching? Then I'm like, oh my God, that's good because we got to turn off the brain.
Right.
It never stops.
So, Carlos,
Never.
I think yours is because you're you're hyper. Like as a kid, did they diagnose you with ADHD or anything?
No, it was the opposite. When I was a kid, I was quiet because I had a mom who was like, you better not say what you're thinking. You better not say what you're thinking. You do so many slaps on the side of the head in public.
Okay, all right. I get it. Okay, I had the same kind of mama.
Right, because my mom knew like it was inappropriate.
Yeah.
So when I discovered stand-up, I discovered the one place where my mother couldn't tell me
Wow.
it's not the right place because that is the right place.
How old were you when you got into stand-up?
19.
Oh, how old were you, JJ, when you did it?
I was 20.
Really? So you have to start that young. So when people are seeing you on stage and they think, oh, you just started this 10 years ago. You started at a younger age.
No.
Wow.
Some it depends.
Yeah.
Like,
Has it been difficult for you being Hispanic, though, breaking into Hollywood like that? Because I saw, what is that coming on tonight? Y'all saw that? There's something like Hispanics in Hollywood or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we're in Hispanic Heritage Month.
Okay.
That's right, because we don't get we don't get an actual month like you guys do.
We get 2 half a month.
Yeah, we get 2 half a month.
No way!
It does. It started on the 15th of last
of September and goes to the 16th of October.
I thought, oh my God,
I didn't even know that.
No, you thought it was over.
Yeah.
I did. I thought it was over.
No, it ain't over. It ain't
Y'all
over.
get 2 months or
No.
2.5 months?
We get 2 half months.
Two
Right.
half
Two
months.
half
They ain't
months.
give us a whole month.
Yeah, so half of us are like, this is our month. The other half is like, this is our month. But the weird thing about Latinos is that in America, we're Latinos. The minute we leave this country and go back to wherever our parents or we come from, we ain't Latinos anymore.
Really?
We're specific.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yo soy dominicano.
Exactly.
Right.
Like
Tú eres
here he's
mexicano.
Latino. Over there he's Dominican.
Right.
Like
He's right.
don't you and do not confuse him with any other person of any like call a Dominican, a Cuban, or Puerto Rican.
One more time.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
they like
Uno más.
freak out.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all are teaching us something. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like what happens when you go to like Miami, right? You're walking down the street and you see a brother and two brothers, right? And one guy goes, "What's up? What's up?" And the other guy like, "Pero qué coño tú dices? Cada vez cuando para que tú estás hablando así."
Yo no hablo inglés,
And I
hombre.
gotta look at him like, "That's one of mine. That's one of mine. That's one of mine. He ain't yours. That's mine. That's mine."
You know, that happens to brothers when they go to DR a lot of times, right? Like, you go to DR, you go on vacation, and Latino people will approach you. People
Oh my
from
God,
there
I never
approach you.
thought about that.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh, I don't speak Spanish.
I
probably.
don't speak Spanish.
I'm American."
Because everybody's like, yeah, especially if you look like a baseball player in the Dominican Republic,
Bingo.
you're going to get recruited.
Right. You want to go to the
You're going
States?
to come back with a contract.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought you were on vacation. I got a contract, dog.
I'm a millionaire now.
I play with the Phillies
Oh
now.
my God. We're talking to another comedian, which I always say it's a fraternity. With
Yeah,
y'all.
man, we're
Carlos
kinda.
Mencia.
Hey.
Okay, so what you said? Kinda it is.
Well, no, because comedians are really, really good for the first 6 months of stand-up. That's when they're collective and they're happy and excited.
Everybody wanna
and-
hang
do you know what I
together.
mean? It's all about hanging and chilling. And then about 6 months in, one of them gets like a gig. Like, hey, man, Carlos is performing at the Improv, and he said he wants me to open.
Yeah.
That's when that starts to fracture. Right? That's when all that friendship turns into, good for you, man. The minute you walk away, man, he ain't even funny, man. Why him?
I know they
should've
could have
been
picked me.
That should have been me.
Me.
Man. You know why? Because I ain't light-skinned. That's why it is. Because Carlos like the light-skinned brothers. He ain't going that dark. You know, like, whatever it is. It's,
That's what they'll say.
yeah, and then from about 6 months till they go past making it,
Wow.
right? Then they get good again.
Yo.
Right, then it's cool, like hanging out with people that made it, that can tell you, I got canceled, I had this special, and this was great, but then this happened. You know what I mean?
God.
And
Okay,
that's
listen. Have you ever been canceled or had somebody?
oh hell yeah, they still try to cancel me.
Are they supposed to cancel you?
They listen when you post this. Look at the comments. They will tell you in this thing.
They're gonna say,
don't go check him out.
"He
Right
not
now,
even
right
funny."
now.
Why?
Straight up.
I didn't know that. Why?
Because I'm funny.
So but
I
why
mean,
were they
look,
trying
I know that sounds arrogant.
Okay.
So let me explain. Because a lot of times I say stuff just because it's real and I think people get it. If I wasn't funny, or anybody that's not funny, nobody cares.
Yeah,
Yo.
Nobody talks about the people that suck.
that's true.
How do you drown out that noise though? Like when you see those comments, when you read those comments, or when people are coming into your show heckling, how do you drown that stuff out and just push through?
You know what's funny? I've been doing this long enough that I'm different. Like I was doing a show in Hoover, Alabama, and this guy said something kind of mean to me, right? Like a heckle, but it was mean. I didn't go at him. I looked at him and I said, I have a question for you. What did I say to hurt you that made you want to hurt me?
Yo.
And the whole audience got quiet because I wanted to know.
Real
Like,
moment, yeah.
Right.
because I was like, I know you're trying to hurt me.
Right.
I know that's what you're trying to do.
Right.
Now you're not understanding that this crowd is on my side, and I could easily
Right.
flip this.
And I got the mic.
Right, I got the power. I had the power right there to have them kicked out, to have everybody going,
That's right,
no,
right,
no,
right.
no,
Yeah,
like
right.
the whole thing.
Right.
But I just wanted to know what it was. And here's what happens with me. I say things that are real. And when you go to see me perform, I tell you right out the gate. I say right in the beginning of my shows, if you're easily offended,
Get out. Leave.
just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave now.
Leave.
Oh.
But here's why. Like, to me, words are nothing. I've been shot at more times than I can tell you. I actually got hit one time. Seen more than 10 people die in front of me, one of them in my arms.
Okay.
Got stabbed 3 times.
Damn.
One of them by my mom, one of them by my sister.
Wait a minute, Mama did?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Carlos-
With a fork. With a fork.
Carlos, you Mexican for
But
real,
she
bro.
stabbed me. She stabbed me because I got up early to watch cartoons.
Right.
And my mom got up and wanted to watch some Spanish novela. And I was like, no, I got up at 6 in the morning so I can watch school.
Stabbed you?
She stabbed me with a fork, man. For real.
God.
Stabbed me with a fork.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
then there's if you can see right here. I got
Oh,
a
God,
scar.
you gotta-
That was a stab like this, and I went back and with a screwdriver.
All right, and that was from
Yeah,
who? Your
that was
mama
from my
too?
dad. This is
Oh,
my
your
dad. This is
Okay.
my
Yeah,
dad.
I'm from there because it said dad on it.
Yeah, you can tell his dad on that one.
From dad.
My mama put this one on me. Put this one on me right here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
What
wait.
happened? Okay, what's your mama do?
What she use?
What she use on that one?
That one was.
Dang.
Oh, so that one was when I was about 10 years old, they sent the sheriff to our school to tell us that you can't, like it's illegal to beat children, and they gave us a card, told us to call the number. No. I came home and I told my mom what happened, and I gave her the card and the whole thing, and I told her, like, look, they told us that we have to, because my mom was like, and did you tell them that I hit you? I was like, you told me never to lie to the police, Mom. I don't know what to say. I wanted to lie. I did, but in my head, I was like, nah, Mom, say you got to tell the truth. So I was like, yeah, she hits us sometimes with what? And I was like, sometimes my mother would put out like 5 things and go, choose what you want me to whoop your ass with. Like, make a choice. You know what I mean? Right. Trying to figure out what hurts less.
Trying to see what
Trying to figure out, like, man, which one's going to not hurt that much?
Carlos, you were basically, you're not afraid of anything because you had a gang at home. Your family was killing on you and stabbing you.
You know what?
Dang.
I wish, I just literally showed you a few scars. I wish that my mom had just said mean things to me. You know what I'm saying? I wish my mother had been like, mijo, I wish I had given birth to a gerbil. That would have hurt a little bit. A little bit. But I would have been like, whatever. At least she's not hitting me. You know what I mean? So when I go up on stage, I just don't understand why people take anything like seriously. It's comedy.
Carlos,
but that's not where we live.
Do you have kids?
Well, first of all, I'm one of 18.
So you got all the hand-me-downs, it seemed like, probably.
Bro, that's not even the worst. The worst was 8 girls were born in a row before me. Damn. Okay? So at one point, it was me, my dad, and 9 women in the house, including my mom. Damn. So we had one bathroom that had a shower in it. Yo. Just one. Yeah. So imagine
hair everywhere.
That girl, we never got to go to the bathroom. I swear to God, me and my dad would literally have to go out in the backyard to do our morning business. And my father got pissed one day. He knocked on the door and he was like, I have to get in there. You better open the goddamn door. And they wouldn't open it. And he was like, okay. So he grabs me by the hand. I swear to God, he goes down to the kitchen sink, gets on it. And drops a deuce on the kitchen sink. Okay. I swear to God. We wait, and you could tell, because we're just like waiting, and as soon as all the women come downstairs, and you just hear, and my father's like, I told you to open the door. I told you to open the door.
And see, back then, they ain't have garbage disposal back then.
They would have had to reach in, bro. They would have had to reach in with a wooden spoon and the whole thing. But you know what? From that day forth, we had 5 minutes. Yeah. Wow. Me and my dad had 5 minutes.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, they gave us that. That's how we earned it.
You had to be a comedian growing up in a household like that. You had to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos, man, I've been watching your career, man. It's been amazing, man. How do you keep the energy and the love and passion for this long?
Because I feel like I'm needed.
Okay.
Because I feel like the stuff that I'm doing right now, nobody can do. Like I can traverse worlds like other people can't because I'm an immigrant. So I'll always see America as an outsider and an insider. Okay. My mom is Mexican, but I'm not. And I grew up in East LA. So I was always a Mexican, but I wasn't. So I've always been like an American, but not. An immigrant, but not. Because I came here when I was 7 months old. And so I get to see the world. Like I was the first non-black to do Def Jam. Wow. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And the only reason I wasn't on season 2 is because basically I got a phone call saying we don't want to open that can of worms. Like when Def Jam first came out.
Right.
Yeah, for the second season, I did a set and they were like, man, it was funny, it was great, you should be on it, but you're not black, and we don't want to open that can of worms.
How diverse does your shows be?
From what I hear, some of the most diverse audiences, if not the most diverse audiences, all across the country.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't try to target anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither. Yeah.
Right?
Anybody could get it.
Right. Whoever it is, if you're rich, you're going to get it. If you're poor, you're going to get it. If you're black, you're going to get it. But I probably will say some stuff.
That is, yeah.
But I don't mean to. See, here's the thing. This is what it is. Recently, I was invited to an LGBTQ show.
Okay.
And they were telling all the jokes that supposedly we weren't supposed to tell.
Oh, no.
Right? Yeah. So I was like, hey, you got to let me go up on stage. I told my friend, he's like, why? I'm like, I got to call these people on this BS, bro. Yeah. Because they've been telling us for years, you can't say the F word. Why can they say it?
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went up on stage and I was like, that's hypocritical, guys. When you asked me for equality, I gave it to you. Yeah. But now that I'm asking you for equality, you're telling me I'm not gay enough to say the F word?
But did you say it though?
Hell yes, I said it.
Oh, God.
Hell yes, I said it.
He a thug. He a thug for real.
Yes, of course. But it's like, it's like I grew up in the hood, so I know the difference between GGA and GGER.
Of course.
I know the difference.
Right, right.
But like if you're over 45, some especially in the black community, some of those older folk, they don't know the difference.
Sure.
So they might get pissed off. Their kids will be like, "No, Mom, he ain't saying what you think."
Right.
But she's like, no, he said that. Why you said she hears something different? But I can't do anything about that.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Would you say that's an unspoken rule right now? Because I do see it seems to be trending where only a overweight person can make overweight jokes.
Yes.
Only a gay person can make gay jokes. Only a black person can make black jokes. Like
Yeah.
if you fit the category, if you're under that category, you can make that joke. But if you're out of it, you can't.
Right. That's the way it is. So I called my wife and I said, I got to get some side girls in order to do my act.
Right, yeah.
Like I do, because that's the only way I can make fun of everybody else. If I'm like, wow, look at her, she's half black and I'm doing her, so I can do those jokes. Yes.
And I'm doing
that is real, but it's not, it shouldn't be, is my point.
Yeah.
Like
Carlos,
we've gone backwards.
Carlos, let me ask. So that makes me think about politically in this country. Like, are you into the whole, have you been paying attention to everything? Donald Trump?
I
Kamala
do,
Harris?
except, let's be real. Like, especially if you think that our past few presidents sucked, that just means that our country's so amazing, even a horrible president can't ruin it. Like, people just don't want to see. Like, people just want to complain. Like, I'm not following. I don't care. America's a great, like, America's not broken. America's amazing. You'll know America's broken when my brother from the Dominican Republic goes back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Permanently.
You'll know that it's broken when he's over there talking about, don't go to United States. It's bad over there. Bro, we got fat poor people in this country.
Oh, God.
All right?
Fat poor people.
Fat poor people. I was in Africa. I took my buddy that weighs 375 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Everybody thought he was the richest dude in the world. Seriously.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, what does he do for a living? I'm like, he's my opener. You are a liar. You are a liar. That man makes so much money. He's just a fat ass from America. What are you talking about? Dude, they could not grasp the concept.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right? That's how amazing our country is, and yet we just sit here
And complain.
about it.
So listen, I'm curious about what you got going on next. Tell everybody how they can follow you, what you got going on.
I did a special called Carlos Mencia, Here I Am, and right now I'm getting so I have a residency in Vegas every Sunday and Monday. I'm at Harrah's right on the Strip.
Wow.
Till the end of next year, so till the end of 2025 at this point.
Nice, congrats.
Started getting a lot of attention, so now I gotta lose weight so that I can be in a movie. Because I don't want to be a fat ass in a
Really?
movie.
So you got some movie offers?
Well, yeah, but I was like, no. Let me get in shape.
So
let me
you on
look at
Ozempic?
myself. No. I just gotta start. Like, for me, it's just like go pescatarian.
Oh, okay.
Just fruits, vegetables, and fish.
Well, why don't you cheat
In
the
about a
game
month,
like,
I could do it.
Cheat the game like all the women everybody's doing, do the Ozempic.
I would, but I kind of like. See, here's the thing: if you work hard losing weight, it's much harder to gain it back because you remember.
Sure.
That's why it's easy. You do Ozempic and you're not changing anything. You're just not hungry. All of a sudden, you're off it.
And then you gain your weight
And
back.
then you just eat like normal.
So
you know what I
want
mean?
Lifestyle change.
Right. Like when you walked in there and you're like, what you got for breakfast? You're like, pork chops and ribs.
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, man, cholesterol? Jeez. He brought cholesterol this morning. Like, damn.
Before 9.
Wait, Carlos, I gotta ask you. Okay, with the whole DeDe situation, right?
Yes.
That's what's sweeping the news. Everybody
Yeah.
talking about the whole DeDe situation going
Right.
on. Do you incorporate the whole DeDe jokes, or do you incorporate the DeDe situation into your set?
You
Or
do,
stay away
but
from it?
I stay away from that.
Okay.
But just because everybody's doing it.
I
right.
told
Why?
y'all
'Cause you
that.
been
You know what I'm
party?
saying? This
Okay.
is like everybody's doing it. Plus,
Everybody's doing
But
it.
it's funny in my house
Uh-huh.
because
You've been to a party.
yes, but not what you think. Not what you think. Not what you think. When his two twins were like 6 or 7,
Oh, okay.
they went to school with my son.
Okay.
So my son, when he was 6 or 7, like he used to go to during the day and hang out with the girls and stuff like that.
He made sure he.
During the
Daytime.
day. During the day. But you know the kind of things I say to my son now.
Right.
Of course. Man, you were at a party, you know what he did, that kind of stuff. With
Right,
my
right, right,
17-year-old
right,
son.
right, right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but no, it sucks today, bro. You can't do anything. I remember in the 80s and 90s, and even in the early 2000s, when if somebody gave you, blow or somebody gave you drug, you could do it.
Yeah.
You can't do it today.
The joke, yeah.
Today, somebody can give you something, and I don't know that there's fentanyl in that, bro. I cannot take a chance.
He ain't playing.
I cannot take a chance. So, no, I can't do drugs anymore, right? That's gone.
Yeah.
Then, used to be awesome, right? Where's the after party?
Oh, God.
That used to be the thing. Now I can't go to no after parties. Right? Because I gotta walk in and go, let me see all the rooms and make sure there's no kids in here. Make sure nobody got abducted in here. Make sure nobody, But it's true, bro. Because think about the list of names. I guarantee you that of that list, there's a lot of people that went to a regular party
100%.
and they didn't stay till that. Don't stay after 1 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, there was normal people and now they're on this and they're like, yeah, I went to the party. I didn't see that.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what the hell that was. You know what I mean? But now their name is out there. And so that's it. They're
Same
done.
thing with Epstein. How many people went to the Epstein Island that didn't necessarily, weren't involved in any of that?
Well, that's why it was a conspiracy that they killed him and blah, blah, blah.
For sure,
You don't believe it?
I don't believe in conspiracies.
Oh, I do.
wow.
I do.
Here's why I don't.
Why?
Because I don't know anybody that could keep a secret. I mean that. I'm being serious.
That's a good point.
I don't know anybody that if you told them for your life, don't tell anybody, that they wouldn't tell somebody.
Oh, my God. When they say NASA's lying, I'm like, so 400 employees are all keeping the same lie? That sounds stupid.
I'm going to keep it G.
Okay, did we go to the moon?
Did we?
Yeah, back in the day when they.
Who cares?
That ain't true though. Have y'all seen
But
the
who
film?
I think no.
Okay, go ahead, Trey.
You are sitting next to one of the biggest conspiracy theorists that I have
believe in all
ever
of
come
them.
across.
Big time.
Big
Yeah.
time. And I'm a conspiracy theorist. I do believe in them. Don't get me
Right.
wrong. But she blows all of us out of the water.
No,
Like I said, I don't know somebody that wouldn't have at this point taken a picture or come out and said, I have concrete proof.
you don't believe in aliens.
Of the back. That I come on, we have an expansive universe that is never ending. To assume that we're the only living creatures that have intelligence is arrogant on a level that I can't understand.
But for a long time, the U.S. government told us that it didn't exist, right? Remember? And remember, conspiracy came about is what they told us because we were like questioning the government, and they're like, "Oh, you're a conspiracy, a conspiracy theory."
Do you? But okay, let's say that that's real.
The government never tells
But
you
let's say
everything.
that that's real. Do you really want normal people out there to really believe there's aliens? Because you know what's going to happen if some stupid people believe there's
Chaos.
aliens. What they're going to do.
What they gonna
Like
do?
it's already
Try to kidnap the alien?
probably like steal more stuff, do more drugs. Aliens are coming.
Take them
you
to
know
a
what I
DeDe
mean?
party.
Like everything crazy and stupid. Like you can't trust. Listen, we have to understand that unlike back in the day, stupid people don't die. Okay?
Well, damn.
Right back in the day, the stupid guy died because he was like, man, I'm going to take the shortcut. Go ahead. Right? Where's Larry? He didn't make it.
Now they start podcasts.
There you go, bro.
And they're experts.
And they go forever, and they're boring, and we have to pretend that it's entertaining.
There you go. All right, well, listen, real quick. We're going to end this one. How's that? Let them know.
Right.
Let them know where you're going to be.
Everything is Carlos Mencia. All my handles are Carlos Mencia.
There it is. Thank you so much for coming
Hey,
in
man.
and sitting with us. We
Pleasure.
appreciate it.
God
Love the hair, by the way.
Thank you very
Dale.
much.
Looks good.
It's been in here for 8
Love the
months.
highlights. Love the whole, yeah.
I love it.
Looking
All right,
good.
I love a compliment. All right, y'all clap it up and give it up for this man right here, comedian Carlos Mencia.